자, 오늘은 오리지널 영어방에서 좀 쪽방것을 좀 더 이렇게 읽어보겠습니다. The president said he still admired him and regretted his loss. What's wrong with work? The 5 frustrations of work and how to fix them for good. Leadership and management are hard to quantify. The secret to smarter sales, better ways to engage customers, motivate the team, and target new opportunities. What are shareholders good for? Tweet me, friend me, make me buy. Social networks are an exciting development for sales reps. Plan B. Think, an entrepreneurial Norwegian firm already producing an all-electric car in Norway is planning an assembly plant in the United States in 2010 to produce up to 60,000 electric cars per year. A well-constructed, thoughtful, and cogent account of how capitalism evolved to its current form. The Personal MBA, a world-class business education in a single volume. In the case of the house, this question becomes what features of this house would make it valuable to certain types of people. Beyond religion, apathy, in my view, is itself a form of selflessness. If you do things the way they have been done before, or the way they are supposed to be done, chances are your result will be average, if not worse. What does the vibrating air produce? What is sound? Sound is a form of energy that is made by vibration. These alien entities pay big bucks to well-heeled Washington insiders, officially known as foreign agents, to propagandize the American government, the American public, the elite press, and the respected opinion leaders to gain support for their self-serving objectives, many of which are directly at odds with the American workers, business, foreign policy, and core values. the greater the stagnation. We all borrow money on the expectation that our revenue streams will increase or hold steady. The American topics: reading vocabulary, next for speakers of English as a second language. To continue the lesson, have the class add other skills and traits to the 6 groups. Report the writing. Students at our school is involved in many activities on weekends. New York Police Academy Museum. Also on display are antique uniforms and caps and every badge issued by the police department since 1845. A deal maker's guide with forms, checklist, and the worksheet. The lessee shall be entitled to withhold rentals payable under the leasing agreement until the lessor has remedied its failure to tender equipment in conformity with the supply agreement, or the lessee has lost the right to reject the equipment. How to simplify your love. Avoid a one-sided decision. It's not uncommon for women or men who want to have children to spend their best childbearing years with a partner who isn't ready to settle down and start a family, or even hide the fact that he or she doesn't want children at all. The innovator's DNA, mastering the 5 skills of disruptive innovators. Naturally, this expertise becomes more relevant in the later stages of the innovation process, when a team must determine the optimal way to manufacture, distribute, promote, and price the product for profitability. Sometimes the end of love affair is only the beginning. Creating health, nature, and this includes our inner nature, has no room for what is useless. What I learned from the duck beyond the fear. To conquer fear is the beginning of the wisdom. Southwest of the USA. The train depart Williams at 10 a.m., following a 9:30 a.m. Wild West shootout by the tracks, a slapstick performance to put you in the mood. Shoot out. What colleges don't tell you and other parents don't want you to know. 272 secrets for getting your kids into the top school. Is there a wrong answer? How to land your dream job. No resume and other secret to get you in the door. The high school senior sent to the admissions office a photo of herself wearing a St. Lawrence sweatshirt and sitting in the back of a pickup. She was accepted. Makeup. your life path guide to beauty, style, and success online and the up. Synthetic bristles tend to dry quickly, but natural bristles take longer. Truth is always exciting. Speak it, then life is dull without the it. Grammar and the competition handbook. Use the objective case for a pronoun that is an appositive to a direct opposite, an indirect object, or an object of a proposition. America the wise, the longevity, revolution, and the true wealth of a nation. The successful 60-something CEO with a 20-something trophy wife on his arm, and perhaps the well-advertised mistress or two is like the alpha male chimp who must constantly display sexual prowess to the adolescents of the pack, lest he lose everything he ever fought to achieve. Trophy wife. Broke it with a sharp crack. Soros include a never before published interview with Soros and his insight on the future of global market. But he had one big advantage over government bureaucrats trying to do the same thing. He did not need a million approvers before he took action. Crash course for SAT. The best book of such test is 10 Real SATs, published by the College Entrance Examination Board and ETS. Dream Big, or the Guide to Discovering Your Best Life. When the women saw how much time they spent on activities they didn't like, some people had tears in their eyes. Wicked success is inside every woman. When this happens, my response is to nip the bad behavior fast and hold the hotel accountable. Harvard Business Review: How to succeed in new situation. Outthink the threat. Security for the cognitive era. When everything is connected, everything is vulnerable. I used the qualifier narrative in the previous paragraph because the examination revealed a striking difference between the two inquiry textbooks and the narrative textbooks. Psychiatric mental health the nursing. concept of care in evidence-based practice, intervention with the families. Define the term family. Weaving it together. Underline all the contrast structure was in reading 1 and reading 2. The happiness advantage, the 7 principles that fuel success and performance at work. The study was 3 hours long and promised to pay $20. Using a back valve mask, 2 rescuers squeezed the back slowly for about 2 seconds, using just enough force to make the chest clearly rise. Usain Bolt. Yeah, no one yet. Mrs. S. replied Trent. Arrest him, screamed my future mother-in-law, while pointing a dead geranium at me. Buy it, rent it, profit, make money as a landlord in any real estate market. The only recourse for removing a tenant from your unit who will not voluntarily leave is the eviction. How Greg happily went to Hollywood. The whole cast is together, and sometimes that can be a little strange. To help Asian American students adjust to the U.S. culture, Q offers teachers the following advice based on his school experience as a Chinese immigrant. They should be more patient with an immigrant child because it is very difficult for a person to be in a new country and learn a new language. Have patience. Perfect praise for sales and marketing copy. For example, the sound of a car horn honking would be indicated this way. SFX, car horn honking. Caramel coconut cookie. Calories 221. Protein 113 grams. Carbs 30 grams. Making strategy work. How to avoid the traps and the executive brilliantly. Why strategy execution unravels and what to do about it. The Blue Way, how to profit by investing in a better world. Less famous but no less innovative are Benjamin Ron and Matt, who in 2004 launched Acted Blue, the eBay of online fundraising. which name has not been used for the city discussed in the lecture. Emotional intelligence, the essential ingredients to success, building resilience. Of course, it is possible to say, I'm sorry, I don't have the time, to needy co-workers. How the wise decide, the lessons of 21 extraordinary leaders. You are saying it tentatively, but I think you ought to say it strongly, because I support you completely. 3 rules for success. When Ted lost control of his crowd, wow, such king bullshit. A member had posed the question, is Randy Powell saying anything in his 2010 TEDx Charlotte talk, or is it just total nonsense? They're living large in lean times. 250 plus ways to buy smarter, spend smarter, and save money. But today, with investment earning so little,